hello everybody. So we are on our second account. As you can see, yay, this is just wonderful. And it is sad to say that our first account got a strike, which means that we have to use this account next week. So that's why I'm making this video, so you guys can share. Make sure that you guys share this all over the place so everyone knows where to go watch Jason Q and all the other videos that we will be doing next week. Yeah, so we won't be able to do any videos until next week, Thursday, because apparently YouTube, BoobTube, DisgustingTube, LeakTube, whatever tube that you want to call it, decided to go to a video 1 year ago and go, hey, this goes against all our policies and we're giving you a strike. So even though that you delete the video or whatever, the strike is still going to be there. And we tried repealing it and that didn't work. So I decided to send them some feedback saying,
oh, that came back undeliverable.
Oh no, that was the email. Because I sent it to a no reply email, right? But I went into YouTube and sent a feedback saying it's disgusting how you guys decide that our personal opinions cannot be shared, even though that they are so-called fantasy and unreal, and how we have a disclaimer up there, but they are allowing bots to send porno, porno links to children, to men and women, to disrupting all things, and yet they have the audacity to come into our experience and give us a strike for spreading information that we have every right to spread. And yet they allow these bots to go in and disrupt and send adult content to children and all that type of stuff. And it's against their own policies, and yet they're allowing it. So we'll see how that one turns out. Hopefully they say it. So I know that there's not many of you that's watching this at this moment, but if you guys can share this for next week, that would be great, so everyone knows where to go to watch Jason Q next week. So they watch this video and go, oh, okay, so they got a strike. Okay, yeah. And we also wanted to bring some connection with you guys. And I said that I was going to go live and let you guys know what was happening so you guys don't go, oh my goodness, where are they? So if you guys can share this all over the place, that would be wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. I just shared it on what do you call that? Telegram. So hopefully you guys can share this on your Facebooks and let everyone know that, yeah, we'll be using this account. Well, at least we have a second account, right? Maybe we should make up a third one just in case. HighVibesUp 3.
Why not?
We never know what's going to happen. We might need to have like 20 of them. But, Spiritually Raw also just got knocked for their second strike not too long ago. So they're off for 2 weeks because of a video that was posted a year ago as well. So BoobTube is just going through all sorts of different videos and giving people all sorts of different strikes. And thank God.
Well, we haven't had one for a long time.
Yeah, but thank God that we're doing something, right? Right? You wouldn't get a strike if we're not, so. Oh my goodness gracious, that's awesome. Oh, they're saying happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
So we just went.
Thank you.
And bought some shirts. Well, bought her some shirts and some other clothes for her birthday, and of course I paid for it. And then we went to an embroidery shop so we can get some, more content. I'm having a kid. She's having HVU on hers. I'm having kid on mine, of course. It's right. Well, we'll see. We are going to have a conversation with another patriot that has a really great computer, and he's going to give us some tips about some computer stuff. So we'll see what we can get, and then, use this type of platform to get it to like many other different platforms at the same time, like Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, BoobTube, and many other places at the same time. So we'll see how that goes. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, we had a good day.
Yeah, we did. It's awesome.
It took hours to get all that shirt shopping and design for the embroidery. Oh my goodness.
Right.
That was like
that was like hell within itself.
it just took so much time. And to be in the mall with all those energies.
It was actually pretty fun. Except
I
when
really enjoyed being with you.
I enjoyed being with you too. Except when my shoulder decided to, get heavy.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Got heavy, so I shielded up and it just went away. I'm like, shield up. If you guys don't know what that is, what we have done was that we took a phrase, and in that phrase we activate certain not abilities, but how would you call that?
Commands?
Could be commands.
Well, what are you talking about? Activate seekers? Seekers activate?
No, that's a whole different phrase to activate something else. It's a list of things that shield you from that stuff.
I would say it's commands. Yeah.
Okay.
You're giving commands to the team on what needs to be done. It was something previously discussed with them. It's like a plan of action in one or two words.
Yeah. You could
Like
say
saying Shazam.
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 Shazam!
And turn into a guy in tights.
I think you're thinking of Robin Hood.
No, that's Shazam. Trust me.
Oh, right.
It's a boy that turns into a man in tights.
Right.
Shazam!
Well,
See? It's a man in tights.
There's Superman too, but he doesn't have a command. He just right.
See, Shazam, babies, man in tights.
Stacy, our plan is Bronx, New York. What was the other one?
It was Bronx, New York. It was
Boston
and New Jersey.
New Jersey. Mm-hmm.
Whatever cities.
And then Oregon and Washington, possibly LA. Not sure about the LA yet.
Thinking of LA.
It depends on if we get enough help to get there, because we're looking at a couple thousand, I would think, for tickets for both of us, hotel stay for the 3-4 days, meals.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
next week, is it? Wait, what is next week? I need to check the calendar really fast. Next week? No. Okay. So the 24th, we'll be doing our Wacky Wednesday with Ethan. And then on the 31st, we are not going to be home. We are not going to be here. So we're having, do we want to say it?
No.
Okay. We're having a special guest that is going to be hosting HighVibesUp on the 31st, because we are going to be in Utah from the 30th to the 1st.
Yeah. So we won't announce it quite yet.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome. Yes. For those that don't know, we were invited to go check out the, what do you call that?
The Asaya Company.
The Asaya Company. So we are taking those days off to go check it out, and we are going to go live over there as well with quite a few of some of the.
You're on a roll.
That is I'm creating my own language, guys. Quite a few some of that. With quite a few of the Asaya people, family, members, workers, family.
Oh,
We'll
I
call it
wanted
that.
to bring up the calendar. Okay, so next Wacky Wednesday, Ethan is joining us, and then on the 31st, we have ML joining us, and then
Wait, on the 31st?
wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
We won't be able to do that because we're going to the Utah.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to reschedule with him.
Yep. Okay. And on the 21st of September, Mickey Clan is joining us.
You know, when I first heard Mickey's last name, I didn't hear the L. So all I heard was Mickey Khan. I'm like, Khan.
From
Like,
Star Trek.
like the god Khan.
Oh, Khan, yeah.
There's a god named Khan. There's a demon named Khan. There is many different Khans out there, like King Khan. Just without the G. Donkey Kong. Oh, it's pretty awesome. I'm hot.
Okay. So, how about after our live, we give our friend a call about the computer?
Okay,
Okay.
that's awesome. Oh, that's wonderful, Anna.
What's
wonderful. She said, hopefully I'll get my Asea order Tuesday. That's wonderful. That's
Ooh.
great. It's going to be amazing because, so, to give an update about my little wound that I have on my little chocolate starfish, day 4, almost gone. Hardly any pain down there. So it's wonderful what this stuff does. So I'm just excited. I'm excited to see what else it does for all the other wounds that ever come up in my life. It's like, oh, I scraped myself. Put a say on there. Oh, I scraped myself. Put a say on there.
Oh, and also the other day I was in touch with Susan Price. She's a Gold Star mother.
A lot of you probably know of her too.
Yeah, she endorsed Trump, and Trump endorsed her. She knows General Flynn. She hangs around with colonels and generals, and she's a busy lady. She's got her own show. And I talked with her about coming on our show, and she is like, yes. So we're going to get that planned, maybe September, October. We'll see.
To talk a little bit more about the the BoobTube policies, they actually changed it not too long ago without letting anyone know, because you're not supposed to talk about the thing that they messed up that starts with an E and ends with a shun. Ishan. So, anytime that we say E shun, E space shun,
You know what we're talking about.
you know what we're talking about? Yeah, you guys know what we're talking about. We're all smart here.
You know what? I noticed that.
We
I
can't
mean,
talk
our other Tubi has
Booby Tooby?
18,000 and change family members, and this one
Has 1 point something.
1,890. Is so there's a lot of family members who are not aware that we will be going live on this channel this week, and I'm not sure how to get the word out to them. I did a Facebook post, and I put it on Telegram, but as you know, Telegram gets buried, so I don't know who will see that. So if you guys have a way to help us let the rest of the family know, we would really appreciate that.
Yeah, and I have it to where it says in the description that HVU HighVibesUp main account got a strike. Share. So you guys, so they know to actually look at that and go, oh, okay, so look at that. Gotta look at that. Gotta see that.
I kind of wanted to share with you guys something interesting. I was in a total different awareness today as I was going about our shopping. It was intense. It felt like I was floating. There was no feeling of gravity, you might say. Walking was just easy. And the awareness of protection in the spiritual realm was pretty incredible. Kid said, "Mom, shield up." And I looked at him and he goes, "I'm feeling a heaviness on my shoulders." And I went, "Oh." So I just set my intentions to do various things in shielding up. And one of the newest of realizations is that there is a plasma net that some of these beings are using to harvest your energy. And it's like casting a net out into the sea and pulling out your fish, right? Well, they're doing the same thing with our energies. They cast the net and it goes through you and it pulls your energies. And they love to munch on that. So spinning icicles or spinning knives in a circumference formation of our beings was put up, as well as the team standing guard. And what they showed me was that like the anime Bleach, how he began seeing soul eaters, and he could fight them. Well, it's very much like that is happening, except we don't see it with our physical eyes. What they were showing me is that we see it with many other senses, and I'm purposely using the word see. We see it with our bodies. We see it with our ears. We see it with the vibrations. We see it with the smell and the taste. Those are all visuals that we get as we are moving through. And the teams are not just there to protect us, you too. So if they weren't, the amount of attacks that would happen to us would be like nosebleed, stomach wrenching type of attacks. And yes, consciousness too. And so they allow a little bit to come in for training. And I said to Kid, I said, think about the games that we've played. You, your sister, me, your brother-in-law. We're all playing the games, and let's just say that we just fought a boss and we died, right? The whole team died. Well, you remember one of those times. I remember hearing your sister talking about it. Okay, so I noticed that the healer was not doing this for a split second, and that allowed just enough time for that boss to get in and cause the kind of damage that it caused. Well, see, this is happening in real time, real life. The more you elevate, the higher levels you get in this game, this Matrix game, the higher the bosses are.
The stronger the bosses get.
There you go. And so how do we get trained? So there's this lady who lives in Russia. Her name is Anastasia, and she lives in the tundras of Russia. She is so far advanced that she can teleport. She can remote view anywhere. I call on her, and her consciousness comes in, and I hear her. She's amazing, and her grandfather physically taught her. And most of us don't have that kind of thing, so this is our team providing this kind of training. So when things happen, it helps to look at it that way. For instance, okay, so he said that about the shoulders, right? Fast forward 20 minutes, and now we're getting a snack with the drink, and kid said something, and I couldn't hear, and I said, what? And he said something again, and I said, I'm sorry, I still can't hear you. And he got flustered and said, never mind, don't worry about it. And then I could feel the emotions of, I don't like that, because anything he has to say is important to me, and so I want to hear it. And so I asked again, and he just kind of got flustered.
Blew up.
And so
We're like, blew up.
So we're talking about it later, and when I brought it up, I said, what do you think happened? And so he starts to lay out what his thought process was, and I said, honey, let's stop right there, because you're looking at it in the physical form. And so I explained to him what they were showing me about the boss and the training. I said it had nothing to do with what happened. It had everything to do with the boss and the training. Where was the crack? So here we are powwowing, right? How did the boss defeat us? What happened? Why was the door open? Why was there a crack? What did we not see? And so the other thought process of, well, Mom, you didn't listen to me, or no, you didn't hear me, or has nothing to do with any of these things. You're never wrong. You're never out of place. You're never... All of that is just programs and wrong thought processes and the whispers. And so that needs to come out of our vocabulary completely. And we need to look at it as though it's a game in real life. We are fighting the bosses. Where was the crack? So that we learn how to keep our defenses up. So we learn the steps of who those bosses are. So we become more fine-tuned. We become stronger. We understand because we have experience now. Does that make sense? You are level 5 in a game and you go fight a level 30 boss, you're going to get your ass handed to you, right? You're level 30 and you go fight a level 5 boss and you're going to beat him
Poke.
like, yeah. You're going to beat him right away. So
that ain't no challenge.
it's the same here. It's the same in our lives. And so look at it that you are getting the training from your team. Start asking the questions. What did I miss? Where was the crack? Why didn't I see it? How do I improve on that for next time? So that you keep up on it and you keep leveling up in frequency, leveling up in vibrations.
There is no failure. There's just a restart. Do it all over again. But before you go into that boss room, that's when you assess the situation, look at what you did the first time, assess it, find out what you can do differently, and then go in prepared.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Candy and I have been leveling up so fast, how we've been growing so fast, is because we don't see it ever as failures. There is no such thing as being a failure. There is no such thing as feeling anything. We just use that word so the reptilian human mind can comprehend what we mean. So there is no failure. There's only a restart, a redo, a doing it all over again. And then when you're able to, you just keep on assessing the different scenarios, the different ways on how to do it next time. And you just keep on doing it over and over again. It's the same thing as the guy that created the light bulb. I know he's an evil guy, but it doesn't really matter. It's not about the guy. It's about the saying, the words, the information that he had. I found 1,000 ways to make a light bulb, but only one way to make it work. You see, he didn't say, I found 1,000 different failing ways on how to make a light bulb and only one way to make it work. No, he said, I found 1,000 ways on how to make a light bulb, but only one way to make it work. This is why you never fail at anything. You just restart or redo. That's it. There is no die and you can't come back. No such thing as that type of experience.
It's really beautiful that our teams take the time to train us, and now that we understand what's happening in these situations, it's as you apply it, it's going to be life-altering and life-changing. Yeah. And so I told Kid, I said, I wish you could see what they're showing me, how we are so connected. We're like the ebb and flow of the ocean, or the ebb and flow of energies. We're like the dance of the wind. We move in synchronicity so beautifully and so gracefully, him and I. There is never any conflict. And so when conflict comes up, we know it's not us. I mean,
go ahead.
Think about the rhythmic flow of the ocean. It's beautiful. And you guys are like that too. And that's the way you need to see things.
It's the same thing as the waves never contradict each other either. If you think about it, the wave goes up onto the sand, and when it comes in, it goes under the other wave. You see, it's a flow. There is no contradiction of it stopping, just pushing it forward even more and more and more. And that's what we are doing every time that we stop, assess, redo. Stop, assess, redo. Karen, you have a session with us on the 30th? Was it the 31st? I don't remember. We're going to have to get together with you and figure out another day, the 1st. Well, we could probably do it the day after if that's okay, because we won't be home that day.
Yeah, we'll be in Utah.
We're coming back that day, later that night.
We'll be in touch with you because there are several options. So we'll see when you're free too.
Yeah. But that's what's going on with us. Yeah, we got a strike on our boob tube. Our main account, which is why we're going live here. Screw you, boob tube.
Right.
It's Jason's personal titty bar.
Well, I'm done with my message. If you want to continue, I love you and leave you.
I think we're good. I think we delivered an amazing message today that everyone needed to hear, and I just wanted everyone to also, if you guys can share this all over the place so everyone knows that we got a strike on our main account on BoobTube, so we won't be able to do any lives next week. We will be able to post all the videos that we do on this one over there after Thursday, but other than that, yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. Alrighty.
Love y'all.
We love you guys. And we will see you guys very soon. I don't remember our schedule, but we'll see you guys very soon. Love you guys. Remember, inspiration time. Yes, inspiration time. It's time for inspiration time. I love the inspiration time. The inspiration time is all about you. You are doing amazing. Everything that you're doing is doing it correctly. And remember, there is no wrong way to do it. There is no such thing as failure. There is only a redo and a restart. So keep on moving forward. Keep on spreading those itty-bitty so-called baby steps, also known as the ripple effects, because when you create that ripple, that's what helps to create the wave of manifestation. You guys are going to all these other platforms and spreading the family, spreading the love. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on creating that connection. Keep on creating that family. We love you guys. Keep on moving forward, and we will see you guys soon. Ta-ta.
Thank you.